Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been over 13 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 was released, and this time I'm playing it in a completely different way. Instead of rushing through the missions, I want to test the game's limits. Can you ignore mission objectives? Can your teammates complete the mission without you? Can you change the outcome of Rockstar's carefully scripted events? Today, we're putting the very first mission, the Prologue, to the test. Let's find out what really happens when you refuse to play by the game's rules. The first objective seems simple. Lock the hostages in the back room. Normally, you point your gun at them and they immediately walk inside. But what if you don't? I decided not to aim my weapon at them and simply waited to see what would happen. For a while, nothing.
I said the closet! Get him in there! Come on!
The mission didn't fail. It didn't continue either. After a short time, Trevor came to see why we are waiting. And then Michael's crew became impatient. He pointed his own gun at the hostages, forcing them into the room so the mission could continue. So even if you refuse to do your job, your crew eventually steps in to keep the robbery moving. Next comes the explosive charge on the vault door. The game tells you to detonate it by calling the phone. So naturally, I didn't. I stood there waiting. I tried everything I could think of. The mission never failed, but it also refused to continue. No matter how long I waited, nothing happened. Eventually, I had no choice. I dialed the phone, and the bomb exploded. Some parts of the mission simply won't move forward unless you trigger them yourself. After the explosion, you're supposed to enter the vault and collect the cash. But before stepping into the mission marker, I noticed something interesting. There was loose cash scattered on the floor. I picked it up. It totaled around $2,500. Then I wondered, could there be even more hidden money? I searched every corner of the vault. I even shot at the other cash boxes, hoping something else would drop.
Let's do this! Come on! Hurry it up!
Unfortunately, nothing happened. The moment you enter the green mission marker, the cutscene automatically starts. Still, collecting the loose cash first increased the total take to approximately $1,079,500, which is a nice little bonus many players might overlook. After leaving the vault, Michael is grabbed by a police officer. Normally, Trevor immediately shoots the officer in the head, but I wanted to see if there was another way. What if I shot the officer in the leg? Mission failed. What about the arm? Mission failed. The stomach? Mission failed again. I tried multiple body shots, hoping I could disable the officer without killing him. Every single attempt ended the same way. Even when the officer collapsed, the game still triggered the animation where he shoots Michael. The only successful option is exactly what Rockstar intended: a headshot. No alternatives. Now came the biggest test. Once the shootout began, I decided not to fire a single bullet. I wanted to know if Michael and Trevor could eliminate every police officer by themselves. To save time, I've sped up this section. At first, things actually looked promising. They fought back. They eliminated several officers. But eventually, the mission reached a point where my participation became mandatory. Because I wasn't helping, I reached the getaway vehicle before they did. The mission failed. So, unfortunately, your teammates can't complete the entire firefight without you. After replaying the mission properly, I decided to test one final thing. The famous train sequence. Could I outrun the train if I drove perfectly? I tried. Again, and again, and again. No matter how fast I drove, no matter how clean my route was, the train always arrived at exactly the same moment. Every single time. It's completely scripted. Rockstar gives you just enough freedom to feel like you're in control, while quietly making sure the story unfolds exactly as intended. After replaying GTA 5's Prologue all these years later, I realized something interesting. Rockstar gives players plenty of freedom to experiment, but when it comes to the story, they always find clever ways to guide you back onto the path they want you to take. So that's what happens when you try to break GTA 5's very first mission. Some objectives can be delayed, some can be completed by your teammates, but many of the biggest story moments are completely locked into Rockstar's script. If you enjoyed watching me test these mission mechanics, let me know in the comments. There are plenty more GTA 5 missions we can experiment with. What mission should I test next? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more GTA 5 experiments, hidden mechanics, and gameplay discoveries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.